The most prestigious club competition in European football. And now it comes down to this, the final itself. Who will prevail? Next on EA TV. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
So we can check on the lineup today.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
This is it, the Champions League final. They are underway. Who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe? Ronald Koeman. Dani Alves. Ronaldinho. Can they create something from here? A really top-notch piece of defending. Dennis Bergkamp. Arguably too much room given to Henry. It's he must finish! And they've scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Xavi. Eto, nice looking pass. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Pires. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Henry! And it's gone behind for the corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not away properly. Oh, really careless. They might be in. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow. Take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Xavi. Koeman. Maradona. At times they make passing look easy. Henry. The ball with Vermaelen. Petit. Now perhaps they can counter from here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Messi. Diego Maradona. With a textbook interception. We're being pressed here. Opportunity for Henry to be creative. Petit. Is it going to be? And going for goal. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Here's Eto'o. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Emmanuel Petit. Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, that one has promise. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, not the best piece of distribution we've ever seen. And that'll be a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Iniesta. Oh, great attacking play. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Dennis Bergkamp. Pires. Determined defending. And Eto'o. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Bergkamp. And back with Pires. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Ronaldinho. They might be able to get in now. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And Eto'o. And support available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Petit. Bergkamp. On to Messi. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Henry. The cross is on. What a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Playing it in. And the problem not completely solved. And in the end, no damage done. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This could square the game. Oh, a stellar piece of defending.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Chance to do damage. And losing out, Iniesta. Vieira. Can he find the right pass? Henry. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Iniesta. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Managed to get it out of there. An effective challenge. Carles Puyol. And Maradona has it. Now he must favour the cross. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Messi. Sol Campbell. Will he play it in? Bergkamp. And really on the scent of his second goal of the match.
Well, he's certainly been a handful today, and that could easily have been his second. He's looked really dangerous.
And taken short. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ronaldinho. Xavi. And on to Xavi. Excellent defending. Diego Maradona. Can they create something from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Attending to his defensive chores. A really good pass. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Ronaldinho. Beautiful pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Xavi. And he takes it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. You wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And they will make the change now. Let's fly here. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, threat averted. And the counter-attack is on. Options available.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
Well, they have to have that sense of self-belief. It could happen for them. And he takes it on. Stopped a surefire goal. Patrick Vieira. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Pires. Emmanuel Petit. Iniesta finding the forward gears. Big chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Fabregas. Bergkamp. It's with Fabregas. A very timely interception. Iniesta. And return to Ronaldinho. Good weight on that pass. And giving it away. Emmanuel Petit. And now Henry. Henry. And foul it is then. And they're making a change. Bergkamp. And return to Fabregas. Crucial piece of defending. Now the counter-attack looks on. Feeding it forward is Iniesta. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Dennis Bergkamp. Henry. Who can he pick out? And making sure there was no danger in the end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And on to Xavi. And Iniesta takes it forward now. Messi! Oh, a goal to give them the lead. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Fabregas. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Dani Alves. Iniesta. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it has come to nothing. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Özil. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Can he put it away? Marvellous anticipation. And a substitution in the offing. And over comes the corner. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Carles Puyol. Xavi, now with Iniesta. Oh, good ball from Villa. And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept them in it, but they have to do more going forward.
Iniesta. And it's with Ronaldinho. And nicely over the top. And he read it well. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Over it comes. Could still be dangerous. Well, leaning back a bit. Couldn't keep the shot down. Sanya. Throw-ins given. Ronaldinho. Now with Iniesta. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Ronaldinho. Koeman on the ball. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Messi. On to Iniesta. And support available. There's still time for them to level it. But really sticking to their task defensively. Villa. Ronaldinho. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And there's the delivery. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Now he must favour the cross. Iniesta. And it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Henry. Vieira. Time is not on the side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. Playing it in. And there it is! Full time! They are the Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
And now for the official trophy presentation. The Champions League trophy awaits.
Well, just listen to the roar when this trophy is held aloft. Magnificent moment here.
You never quite know when moments like this are going to come around. The Champions League winners. And these celebrations are going to go on for hours and hours, and maybe into next week as well, Stuart.
Well, they can afford to do it as well. They are the Champions League winners. They've been brilliant all season, and now they can go and celebrate with their fans.
What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.